What's up, guys? I'm Nick. This is In the Ring. Welcome to our Great Balls of Fire results show. Enzo Amore versus Big Cass. This match was pretty predictable. We got to see the debut of Big Cass's new song. Enzo Amore, of course, like he always does, cuts a great promo in the beginning. But the match it didn't fully catch my attention. It was, again, predictable. We all knew Big Cass was going to get the win here. Afterwards, on talking Raw Talk or whatever, Big Cass says his future dreams are to wrestle the big guy, the Beast, Brock Lesnar, for the championship, and he's done with Enzo. I'm not sure that's the case, but we'll find out on Raw hopefully tonight. Both Rich and the Simulator chose Big Cass, and of course, they both get the win here. The Raw Tag Team Championships are on the line as Cesaro and Sheamus take on the Hardy Boys in a 30-minute Iron Man match. I love this match. I thought it was very entertaining. Cesaro and Sheamus, I believe they picked up a 3-1 or 3-0 lead very early in the match. It looked as though the Hardys were finished and they had to play catch up, which they did. They eventually tied it up, and then just in the last second, Jeff Hardy hits his Swanton Bomb from the top rope, but Cesaro rolls him up for the win. And there's like about 15 seconds left, and he decides to run outside the ring. Jeff Hardy chases him, catches him, pins him, but it's just too late. I know a lot of people were speculating that this might be the start to Matt Hardy's Broken Brilliance, but we'll have to see. Team Rich chose the Hardy Boys. Team Simulator gets the win. The Intercontinental Championship was on the line as The Miz took on Dean Ambrose. Typical Dean Ambrose and Miz match. A lot of interference. Dean Ambrose started the match off by attacking Curtis Axel. Again, if you're not familiar, The Miz has his little entourage of Curtis Axel and Bo Dallas, and of course his wife. Everyone pretty much got involved, which led to The Miz getting the victory. This is probably going to lead to one more match, but I just can't wait until The Miz moves on from this. Both Team Simulator and Team Rich chose The Miz, and they both get the win here. The WWE Cruiserweight Championship was on the line as Neville took on Akira Tozawa in the kickoff match. Nothing to write home here about. I honestly did not check the match out when it first started, but I did try to recap at the end. As you were watching Great Balls of Fire, they ended up showing how Neville won. Neville got the victory from a low blow. And then afterwards, there was some backstage footage of Akira Tozawa pissed off of that, and Titus O'Neil asking what he could do to make it better. And he's going to try to get him a rematch. I'm assuming there's going to be one more match after this, but we'll find out tonight on Raw. Both Team Rich and Team Simulator chose Neville to retain here. They both get the win. Seth Rollins took on Bray Wyatt. I'm gonna be honest, I wasn't fully invested into this match until the end of the match. Bray Wyatt picks up the win here. It'd be interesting to see if this feud continues. Team Simulator chose Seth Rollins to win, as Team Rich chose Bray Wyatt, so Team Rich gets the victory. The Raw Women's Championship was on the line as Alexa Bliss took on Sasha Banks. I thought it was a pretty entertaining match from start to finish. Now, technically, Sasha Banks gets the win, but Alexa Bliss retains her championship. As you know, the title can't switch hands on a countout. So it looks like this feud is going to continue on, obviously. After the match, they started brawling out. I thought that part was very entertaining. It looked as though Alexa Bliss was going to try and slam Sasha Banks through the table, but she ended up countering, and Alexa Bliss left with a bloody mouth. Both Team Rich and Team Simulator chose Alexa Bliss, so no one gets the win. Roman Reigns took on Braun Strowman in an ambulance match. Guys, I've got to give credit to Roman Reigns and Braun Strowman. They honestly put up a hell of a match. I thought, personally, this was match of the night. I love the work that these two are doing. I know this feud has been going on for a while, but it was very entertaining. Afterwards, well, for starters, Braun Strowman picks up the win, and here's how. Roman Reigns attempts to spear Braun Strowman, and he moves out the way, and basically Roman's momentum flings himself into the ambulance, and Strowman closes the doors, picks up the win. But afterwards, that was pretty entertaining. We had some backstage action as Roman Reigns eventually got out of the ambulance, attacked Braun Strowman, threw him in the back, and then drove the ambulance to the back of the arena and reversed the ambulance into a parked truck. And man, if you didn't see that, I recommend you to go check that out. I'm sure it's going to be on WWE Live, but I'm telling you, this feud was very entertaining, and I'm very excited to see where they go from here. I think both men did a tremendous job, and I love the way that they made both Roman look and Braun look. They both leave looking strong. Team Rich chose Roman Reigns to get the victory here, as Team Simulator chose Braun Strowman. Team Simulator gets the win. The Universal Championship was on the line as Brock Lesnar took on Samoa Joe. See, this is what happens when you give people an opportunity. They gave Samoa Joe an opportunity. When he first came out, he was getting nothing but boos and you know, very dull reaction. And I think Samoa Joe did an amazing job with the opportunity that he was presented with. From start all the way till last night, I think he did great. When he came out, he got a tremendous ovation. Same thing with Brock. I thought Samoa Joe started the match off perfect. Before the bell even rang, Brock goes to hold the title up and he attacks him from behind and slams him through a table. I thought that was a great start. And it was, again, typical Brock Lesnar match, but I love the feud. I hope it doesn't stop. I think Samoa Joe did a great job with what he was given, and it really gave him a chance to shine. I'm not sure if they're gonna just move on from there, but again, like I keep saying, we'll find out tonight on Raw. Both Team Rich and Team Simulator chose Brock Lesnar for the win. They both get the victory here. All right, guys, so that was Great Balls of Fire. Team Rich gets the loss as Team Simulator gets the victory here. Overall, I give this pay-per-view a 7. I think the matches that give it a 7 was the Brock Lesnar Samoa Joe, the Hardy Boys, and of course my match of the night, which was Roman Reigns and Braun Strowman. I think those guys did an amazing job, and I'm interested to see, you know, where these feuds go from here. Are the Hardy Boys gonna start to fulfill those rumors of breaking up and so on? There was no hinting of that last night, so we'll see. Again, if you saw the ambulance afterwards of the ambulance match, you saw that Braun Strowman was able to leave on his own 2 feet. And then, of course, Brock Lesnar picked up his victory in a typical Brock Lesnar style. Again, Raw tonight should, hopefully, we can have the answers that we're looking for. But until then, I'm Nick. This is In the Ring. Don't forget to like, share, subscribe, and comment. And we will see you next time.